I had really negative thoughts and opinions about my husband, and they were all in my head, and as long as they were in my head, it wasn't affecting anything, right? Like, that's kind of what I thought. I thought we were going to go to coaching for Daryl and Robin to kind of fix Joe, and I was just this perfect angel because women can do no wrong. And I kind of realized how they talk about a thought model and how the thought model greatly impacts just the attitude that I can have when I walk in through the door, whether I'm like, I wonder if Joe did the dishes or not, versus like, hey, I'm going to do the dishes to show Joe I love him. Like, just the different thinking.
Invest, you have to invest time and money into your relationship. Like, we've been to counseling. I actually went into Celebrate Recovery to deal with sexual addiction issues. And you can't avoid your problems. You need to face your problems.
Obviously, through these past 12 weeks, I've been able to see a dramatic difference, and my mind has shifted to where, I had some stuff I needed to work on. And maybe it's not necessarily that I didn't feel love from Rachel, but it was more of the fact that I didn't love myself.
And so, we've worked at our issues. We haven't just swept them under a rug. So whether it's my depression, I've worked through with a counselor and a psychiatrist. I've gotten help with some medicine for when I needed it. Buzz has worked through his issues as being a husband and a man, and his sexual issues and how that impacts me. I've worked on mine.
But it changes you to want to change yourself to be better for your spouse so that you can love them in the fullest capacity that you can, which is better.
And it's also about taking your mindset from laissez-faire marriage to extraordinary marriage. And what does that look like?
I've worked on my codependent issues because codependency has been huge for us in our relationship. And I've invested time in reading and working through with the counselor. So that's been really important for both of us, wouldn't you say? That we've taken time to do that. We've invested finances into that. That's been important to us.
We have been the closest we've ever been, and we are the closest through COVID, when we are trapped in the house together for hours and hours and days on end. And it is one of the most trying times for everyone across the board. And before coaching, I definitely think this would have been it. This would have been just endless arguments and constant bickering. But instead, with coaching, this has been a time of peace and rest and just getting to know each other and shifting our mindsets so that we could see this as, oh, this sucks, I have to stay in with my husband all the time, or like, I get to stay in with my husband and we get to know each other better.
Whatever area it is, just you need to invest time and work into it. And sometimes it takes money. I mean, you have to get professional help, and that's what you guys are doing, is you're trying to provide some of that professional help to people who want to do that and they don't know how to. They don't have the training, they don't have the discipline, they don't have the experience, they don't have a long time successful marriage like you guys do. So sometimes you do have to invest in time and money and resources because, you spend time on getting your car repaired so it doesn't break. Why not doing the same thing in your marriage? I mean, you need to invest in that to keep it from breaking.
Daryl and Robin teach you step by step with coaching and with helps and exercises, and they're there every step along the way. And extra phone calls. It's more than just, our time is up, I'll see you next week. Like, we were in counseling and we did that. It's more of, it helps. They really have a heart to want to see your marriage work. And I don't think anyone's going to be more invested in your marriage than you two, than Daryl and Robin. And I think if you're hesitant, or even if you're newly married, we've only been married a year and a half and we sound like we had a hideous marriage. We really didn't. We just saw we had two broken people coming from two broken marriages. And we were like, hey, before kids arrive, before life gets crazy, we want an extraordinary marriage. And then once we wanted that, we realized maybe our marriage was a little bit messier than we thought.